How's it going, all you motorheads? Welcome back to Shift Happens. And we're going to review another article today on the craziness that Toyota is up to. Or could be up to, considering this is a concept car. But I would very much love to see something like this be put into a production car that I'll never be able to afford or drive. But it's still cool to see. So Toyota could put a twin turbo V12 hybrid in the Century Coupe. Twin turbo V12 hybrids where you start to lose me. But I mean, this thing's pretty cool. Now, this is an article coming from Car and Driver, where we're discussing this car. But before we get into the article, I decided to change things up a little bit, as you can see over here, with the article now being the smaller portion of the screen. Let me know how y'all like it. And I know, because everyone loves to see this ugly mug in their face, but I feel like it's more personable and it would lead to better results in the end. Yeah, let me know how the whole cropping went with this and how it comes out based on your opinion, or would you rather me have the smallest face in the world and display the article over the entire screen? Just let me know in the comments how you feel about it. But getting into it, the Century Coupe, shown as a concept last fall, could get a V12 hybrid powertrain, according to the new report. It is suggested that the V12 will be a twin turbocharged 6-liter engine with assistance from electric motors and up to 800 horsepower. Awesome. Love it. Great idea. Just don't blue ball me halfway through this. It's unclear when the Rolls Royce rivaling Century will enter production and whether it could reach the US as Toyota transitions Century to be a standalone brand. And immediately, just blued right out of the gate. At the Toyota Auto Show last fall, Toyota unveiled the Century Coupe concept, a high-riding, luxurious two-door. The concept was a mission statement for Century, a nameplate that has adorned Toyota's most opulent sedan since 1967. The company is now spinning off into a new flagship brand. Rumors suggested that the Century Coupe could go into production, and now a new report from Japanese publication Magazine X via Motor Trend claims that this new era of Century will be motivated by a V12 powertrain, a hybrid V12 powertrain. Now, this car looks dope. This car looks really good. Again, it has the famous orange that the previous concept car had, that I really love this color. I love how it just pops in the right lighting. Rivaling, oh my God, I can't speak. If this is meant to be a rivalry car to Rolls Royce, I could totally see it pushing the mark. I hope it comes to the United States. I would love to see one of these driving around. But getting back into it, this wouldn't be the first time for a 12-cylinder Century, with the second generation model produced from 1997 to 2017 packing a naturally aspirated V12, before its successor adopted the V8 hybrid setup. According to Magazine X, this new powertrain would see two turbochargers feed a 6-liter V12 assisted by electric motors, producing a combined 800 horsepower. It's hitting all the buzzwords, as far as I'm concerned. Twin turbo 6-liter V12 with hybrid motors. First of all, this thing's gonna sound insane. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But also having the electric motors to back it up for an 800 horsepower. If this thing is meant to rival Rolls Royce, this has got to be the smoothest power band out of any production car that Toyota has done in, what, the last 50 or 60 years. Not to mention, it does look dope. This is a beautiful car. I don't know how I feel about this large swoop back here, but everywhere else the body is gorgeous, in my opinion. The report claims this new powertrain will debut in a production version of a Century Coupe concept, mated to an automatic transmission and all-wheel drive. There's another buzzword. Twin turbo, 6-liter, V12, all-wheel drive, and electric motors pushing 800 horsepower. This thing's going to be a rocket ship. It's going to be a luxury rocket ship. But the new engine is reportedly still under development, and it's unclear when this new model will debut, but we wouldn't expect to see it until 2027 at its earliest, which is unfortunate. It is also unclear whether a high-priced Century Coupe with a hybridized twin-turbo V12 would make its way stateside. Toyota has never sold any Century badged vehicle in the US, including the Grand Highlander-based Century SUV launched in 2023. Still, when Toyota announced its intentional turn to Century into a standalone brand, it said the Mark would go global in its bid to compete with the likes of Rolls Royce and Bentley. As with the GR GT supercar, the Century Coupe would likely be sold through select Lexus dealerships if it ever does make it to the US. Now, this car I would love to see it in the United States. I would love to hear the thing more than anything. Do I have high hopes of it coming to the United States? No, I don't. Are some of them going to make their way to the United States? Most likely. I don't think they're going to do a large number of these inside the States, but I do think there's going to be some. These cars are, again, they're beautiful looking, and we're just going to see if I can get into more photos of this thing, which the door on this is extremely weird. Well, door in quotations when it's more or less just a slider. Like, I mean, this is wild looking. Having it open up kind of like a reverse clamshell. I can't say the other name for a door like this because YouTube doesn't like it, but the sewer slide doors that the old Lincolns used to have, the 1963 Lincoln Continental, where it would have doors open up like that. That car is famous because of those doors. I don't know how I really feel about this because, I mean, honestly, it looks like a Grand Caravan automatic door reversed. But just looking at the interior, having like a footrest of some kind right there, your seat leaned all the way back, like you're going to take a power nap. I don't know if this car is trying to be autonomous, but it's maximizing comfort. And I do not see any pedals back there. Yeah, there's a better view of it. There's like no pedals back there, but not even, wait. Oh yeah, steering wheel's on the other side. Duh. I'm looking at a car from the other side of the world, so it's going to be right-hand drive. At least your passenger is going to be really comfy. Especially with the screen there. That's weird looking. But yeah, you can totally see where they're maximizing comfort. Yeah, there's the wide view of the car. Like, the wheels look nice, the body looks nice, the doors are weird as hell. Like, yeah, look at that seat just going all the way back. I still can't, is this supposed to be like a divider or something between the driver and the passenger? I don't know. I don't know if it's a design feature or if that's like a screw up with the camera. Well, it can't be a screw up with the camera considering there's more of it right there. It is definitely a good looking car in my opinion. But as there's no photos of the driver's side at all, yeah, there's nothing. It's only passenger side, which is really dumb because you would want to show the driver's seat. Maybe it's not ready yet, but that's, again, it's still a really cool car. I really like it. I do think that this is definitely worth the time of people paying attention to, because I would like to see them implement this powertrain in more vehicles. Because again, twin turbo, V12, 6 liters of displacement, automatic powertrain, all-wheel drive, and it has the hybrid motors to back it up. I think this thing's going to be sweet. But that's it for today, folks. Again, it's slow this time of year when it comes to news. But hopefully soon, I will get all the guys to sit down with me, and we're going to judge our favorite YouTuber builds. Hopefully, we can get everyone in the same room. And I have no idea what that's going to look like for filming, but we're going to try. Anyways, I hope all y'all have a good day. Good rest of your day, good rest of your week. And remember, got these 2 videos. It's behind the thing. I got a video here, somewhere over here, and a subscribe button if you like the content. Stay here for more. Always remember to like and support me in any way that you deem fit. But anyways, I hope all y'all have a great day, and I will see you later. Peace out.